Okay. I've got a Dyson. It's not mine. It's someone else's, and it sucks at not sucking. Well, it sucks at sucking, actually, because it doesn't seem to do anything. So, what is it? It's a V something. Oh, it's got the fancy display on it, which would mean it's a V something. Still got a sticker on it, though. You can tell that I've taken the filter off. Filter is not sealed. Does it make a difference? Nope. I'll tell you that it doesn't smell very nice. And there's a little QR code. I'm not sure if these are washable. I think maybe, does this detach? Does one of them detach and become sort of serviceable? Doesn't really seem so. Yeah. Anyway, we'll delve into it and see if a problem can be found. Who knows? Maybe. I've not worked on one of these, so this isn't just the standard V10. This must be like the V11, I think. Although it doesn't have a particularly big bin, which it could be a V10. So what could it be? Well, I suppose it could be a Duff battery, because this battery should be 25.2 volts. If it's not a Duff battery, it could well be a Duff charger. So, is that... Someone's had this apart. I don't know if you can see down in here, but this screw is well and truly cammed out. So, now do I have the right drivers to take this apart? One moment, I will need to find a driver. I will need to go to the Dalek Toolkit. Do not know if this will do it, but we'll see, because it's quite a small one. And will these bits actually reach in there? I would say there's a chance that's a no. Oh no, that one looks like it will. Let us see. I mean, all I can really do is check the battery. Sorry, we're Australia. Check the battery. To the battery. No, battery. And those two from under there. While the dog is making noise. And the 3D printers are 3D printing. This is happy first day of winter. And if I make no sense tonight, it is because I am actually on 0 hours sleep from last night and having worked the full day. Well, worked most of the day. So I'll whip this out and then check with one of the many multimeters what its current state of misuse is at the moment. There's a big hefty battery. This is where I wish I had really, really skinny probes, but I don't. So I'm just got to borrow a probe for this one, and we shall see. So we've got a positive and a negative down there. So let's 60. Oh gosh. That is not comfortable. She'd be looking like there's nothing there. But maybe that's just a poor connection, but to me, that looks like she's not doing anything. But is she not doing anything because she's not being asked to do anything? I don't know. So that'd be problem number one. The terminals be going down there. They are indicator terminals, so nope, 24.16. Okay, so it's charged. So, and this is the switch is actually here. So this is actually this. I remember these now because the older Dysons basically have the switch on the battery as well. Definitely not down enough that it wouldn't operate. I'm pretty sure this has got a mode for being like self regulating for its power. So I don't think it's that. And being that we've got 24 something 24.16 for a 25.2 pack. It ain't that. So when this gets stuffed back in, I don't know if there's any kind of reset on here. Medium, eco, boost, no, eco. She be doing nothing. So is she be doing nothing? Now when you take this out, this switch will retract. So that would lead me to think the problem being here, because there we go. That's just a lever that pushes down on the switch. These terminals, they look in pretty good condition. You can certainly check to see if they're shorted, but the display lights up, so no, they're fine. Tell you what though, that's cause for concern right there. So what I have noticed, the pins in here that are right down in here that are really hard to see, but they're next to the little switch. The pins that line up with these two connectors seem awfully loose. Now I don't know if that's by design. Because the other thing is that sometimes with these cleaners, they won't work if there's some kind of blockage. So I'm going to satisfy the curiosity that there's nothing wrong with the battery. So let's reconfigure that so that none of these expensive little Phillips head screws go missing, because that would be a real pain. Okay, now I'm going to undo it. Now I'm going to check that. That's a good point. I didn't think to press the button when I was checking it. I was getting nervous because the plastic around those pins is so tight. It's such a tight fit. I don't want to break anything. But you are right. Is there something there? When that is pressing. That's a good idea. I would have thought of that too if I were a lot smarter. Oh, no, hold on. Volts. So that's DC Volares. Oh, gosh. Ow. 26 volts when it's pressed. So there'll be something wrong in the unit. I'm really just getting rid of the scar from the router table. I just injured my finger. Okay. I had new things arrive. These arrived. They're not my biggest fans, but are my newest. Cheap jokes are the only jokes that count. We live on hard times. That's a cheap joke. It's all I can afford, sir. It seems a little pointless to be checking the thing is with these, they're all clipped and glued together. Ugh. I think I'll be... To be fair, it's probably worth... if there's no sort of blockage in it, it's then worth going to Dyson and saying, you know, we don't believe this was of acceptable quality. It wasn't reasonably durable. Didn't last an amount of time. You know, if it were the... You know, you could make the case that, okay, if the battery's gone kafut, well, it's a consumable. But for the battery to be okay, for the unit to have outlived it, it would seem that something else has gone horribly, horribly wrong. And it'll be snapped together, and you know, you'll have to damn near assault the thing to get it apart. You're going to get muck all over the bench. That's okay. Just realised my 3D printer is probably going to run out of filament very soon as well. Let's just... I mean, there's nothing up its air hole. Its air hole looks completely unobstructed. So I wouldn't say it's that. Oh, you gotta... Hold on, there's a thing. Es tut mir leid. Although, is that seal is... The seal's not sealing. That seal is off. Now, is there a way to get this off? Oh, I'm not liking the look of it. I just wonder whether this seal has anything to do with it going, no, I won't operate. It's not sealed. Let's have a look. I don't remember. I won't kind of have this on my lap, but... it's It's showing a red button. There ain't no gosh darn red button. Alright, I'm going to put it up this way where I can read it. This is just me struggling with basic things. Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. The seals. Well, that's come unclipped. And that seal is off, so... Oh, man. I think you pull that, and then that comes off. And then... Oh. Oh. I spy corrosion. Like... I'm no Dyson technician, but I do see a lot of vacuum cleaners, and I see rust and calcification, and I would, if I were a betting man, I have to figure out how the frick all this goes back together. My bets would be that this has seen some action, and that would probably be why she's not functioning. Just, yeah. That seal's okay, but this one is in terrible shape, and I don't know if you can see that screws are rusted. You know, I mean, this should be central to all that. You know, nothing really travels through the motor, so to speak. But yeah, I don't know. I'm definitely going to have to look up how to put the seal back together. Filter not sealed. Okay. Ah, dang it. Like, it should be operating by now. I don't think there's any sort of lockouts for that. So, okay. Now I have to look up how the Dyson V11 bin seals go back together in a separate tab. Alright. Dyson V11 bin seal diagram. Alright, we have to watch this with the volume down or something. There we go. V11 fixed sealing ring. Says you need a crowbar? Oh, that's not the one. Oh, wow, so all that goes on here. All that's part of this. Okay. Right. Oh, okay, so this actually goes back in there, and then this snaps and seals it in. Great. Happy days. Right. Happy days. And of course, it's a Torx bit. It's a small Torx bit too. It's a teeny tiny Torx. In fact, it's so teeny and so tiny, I'm going to have to go and find the Torx bit. Maybe it's in one of these boxes. Stupid little Torx. Maybe it's in the top one of it. So. Maybe I know. Damn it. Oh, woe is me. I don't have any Torx bits that big. Oh. Don't have to go to the iFixit kit. All right. So here we go. One. It's the one. So when this comes out, oh, it's a short little screw. You've got to be really careful of. Oh, I have to go back and look at how it levered it out. Unscrew the screw with a T8. Okay. Oh, no way. Okay. So that ain't gonna happen. So it's got these cutouts that obviously have to go around those cutouts. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we get these around where they go, which is the best I can do. And then this has got a notch. This has got a notch in it, so that's going to be important, I think. Look at all the crap in it. It's going to be really hard to get it back together with all this junk in it. It's alright, it's not my T8 that I have to put it back together with. It's a T6, which is great for scraping out junk. Okay, so which way does the little notch go? Let's look again. The notch goes, there's a little sticky outy bit. Can I see a little sticky outy bit? Okay, the notch goes where that is. Alright, so the notch has to go there, I guess, because the notch goes around the little sticky outy bit. Notch. I don't know how I'm going to get this to go, but there we go. We're going to attempt it. I'm guessing the only way to get this in now is to sort of stand above it and plunger action. Because I don't have any sockets this size, so it's just going to be a. It doesn't want to go in. Tonight, I struggle with basic. No. I just, you don't want to break someone else's stuff. But, people say, oh, can you fix this? And you don't want to say no, but probably should. I don't want to break it. This is going to go back in there, but I need something to sort of force it down. Because there's little clips on there that have to grab hold of. I'm going to get into these. And they're all full of junk. Who'd want to fix vacuum cleaners? What kind of stupid person would do that? Alright, one more go. I don't think this has got any kind of indexing other than those sort of things. So these obviously got to go down past there. These are like super critical, I'm sure. Great, so this is all meant to go down in one piece, and I've got to put it in multiple. This is such a stupid strategy. Okay, right. Jesus. Alright. Need a 3D printer brush. I mean, I'm going to follow this back together. It's not going to make it work. I'm just making it be able to go back together. The unfortunate reality of this. Right, so this one. Let me go back. Alright. We got move the protruding position of the inner ring marked by the red circle to the convex group of the red sealing ring. There's a freaking red circle? No. We have to clean this friggin' thing out. This is meant to be a relaxing job before I go to bed. So I have to make you not want to go to work in the morning. I do not see a red circle anywhere. Let me go back and rewatch. I'll rewatch it again. Alright, so it prizes it off. Installation. Move the position of the inner ring marked by the red circle to the middle of I do not see a red circle. I see it covered in shit. Which, this is not a relaxing job anymore. This is but very opposite of that. It's full of cat hair. This is what I get for saying, if I can't fix it, I'll fob it off onto someone else. I see nothing. Indicates a friggin' red circle. I see the tab. One of these tabs in the middle of those. There's one of those tabs is near the notch, which is there. Aligned with the inner ring bayonet. C7, T8. Let's never speak of this monstrosity again. Right, it opens that way, so it's got a seal that way, so it obviously goes on here, like this. Goes on this way. Oh, you mother. So, I'm going to guess that's what it is. I I don't know whether Dyson has like a thing that if it's not sealed, it's not sucking. But I'm going to take a bet that if it's nothing electrical, you need a new bin seal. And I don't have one. And I don't have the time to spend cleaning it and detailing it and risk breaking this thing. A bin seal is probably a consumable item. Let's look it up. Will a Dyson V10 start, V11 start if the bin is not sealed? Dyson V11 bin seal. $20 for a new one. I'm sure it's $40 for a real one. What? Yeah, there's not really anything else I can go with. A very boring stream. But, jeez. Clean out your vacuums, people. Catch you on the next one.